Alright, here we are on our driving video of our 89 Toyota Land Cruiser. So we're going to go ahead and hit the highway here, and then I'll go ahead and come to a stop and kind of go over the electrics and stuff like that. But we'll do a little bit here. The windows go down pretty slow, but they do go down. You might want to do some motors. They go a lot better when you're driving. I mean, when you're amped up and you're putting some RPMs on the motor, you can see all the gauges are working good. We're nice and warm. Heater cranks in this thing. The AC will probably need a recharge, but if you want to click into 4 high, you just push this button and it lights up 4-wheel drive. You want to turn the hubs in, obviously, and then you're always going to be in high too. But if you want to go to 4 low, you got to get down in the transfer case there. But we'll go ahead and get on the freeway here. It might be in just the switch here, because the rear windows go up and down fine from the rear doors, but the switch up here in the driver's door, if you go to press the windows down, they won't go down. But you can see how nice this original paint is. I mean, it's just extremely glossy. It makes for a fun drive to have that nice bright red reflecting. So we'll just kind of mosey on up to speed here. Floor it there. I mean, these little inline sixes are torquey little guys, but they're not a muscle car by no stretch or powerhouse. But this is a really easy truck to drive. It's easy to see in and out of. I mean, you can see, if you're standing in my area, it's easy to see all the gauges. It's easier to see the hood. The brakes are, the steering is just really tight. I mean, there's no play at all. This truck has been, you can tell by driving, has been taken care of really well. The brakes are really nice. You stomp on them. There's no fading or pulsating or, pulling to the left or right or anything. She's got 174,693 on her. Sorry if the lighting's getting a little bad. It's getting late in the day here. But we'll go ahead and, you can see all the blinkers and everything work good. It's getting to be a little bit of rush hour traffic here. But the wipers, you got intermediate wipers. They work in all speeds. I got high, you got low, so they work really good and all that. Really everything works, besides the AC blowing ice cold. It's just kind of a cool blower. It's really hard to tell whether I'm blowing, outside air or, blowing AC, because it's so cold here right now. But if you're in a hot state, you're gonna know right away if that's working. But I would say just plan on it. We just did an oil change to it. Got the tires rebalanced and rotated. You get your power locks right up here. Up down is actually is unlock, and the top side is locked, so it's kind of a little different than what you'd expect. You got your I think that's the defog button there. But if you want to use the AC, it's a push-in type system. This is the rear wiper, so you'll see that working. You can hear the blower motor. It just hums right along, doesn't howl or any of the issues like that. But so we'll get going here. We're just going do a little kind of city driving. You can see this is just nice and solid drive, rattle free. No issues on this thing, hesitation wise or anything like that. But I'll get pulled over up here so you can see all the bulbs working, and I'll kind of show you the rear windows. Let's see how punched it there. But yeah, again, it stops nice and straight. Really solid truck. it looks like it does leak a little bit of oil. I haven't noticed any big spills or nothing like that. It's been inside the warehouse. But it's 20, a couple decades old. It's 20 plus years old. So, it's something you might want to address if you, but there's no issue where, when it was oil change time, when, we got it, it wasn't quite oil change time, it's 500 miles away. But there was no, major loss or anything like that. Alright, so we're going to get up here and go ahead and get pulled over until you guys can see all the lights and everything. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and just crank the 4-ways on so you can see all that stuff. Put her in park here. But you can see your oil, your lights aren't coming on for your oil. But this is going to be your headlights here. And then so I'll show you the rear power window motors. You know, go down and go up fine. They're going a little slow up, but like I said, I don't know. You might want to go through and replace all the motors just because they are. I don't know what the deal is. If you're cranking down the road at 50, 60, you know, see but they go all the way down. They're just a little timely going up. Got all your lights going. So alrighty, that's it. Just shoot me any questions, and hopefully you guys were able to watch the video.